Hi everyone, this collection that I'm going to be showing today is dedicated to Rick Mayall, who passed away 6 years ago today. Rest in peace to such a legendary guy. And I'm going to be showing you all my Rick Mayall related VHS/DVDs. So let's get started. Going to start with the VHS tapes first. The first VHS tape is a compilation tape, exclusive relief, a mega stonking comedy video. This is released by the BBC in 1991, even though it says 1990 at the end, which is a bit odd. Probably this was made in 1990 but didn't get released until 1991. But I'm showing this because Rick Mayall is in this video quite a lot. He's in the news statement at number 10, Summer Holiday, the final episode of The Young Ones, and he was in The Young Ones, so of course he'll be there. Living Doll by Cliff Richard and The Young Ones, he was in there as well. The Red Nose Spending Report, I think he was in that, if I remember correctly. Couldn't remember if he was. And the Goodbye, which is the very last episode of Blackadder, he's in that as well. So he is in this video quite a lot in here. Comes in a bus case, I don't know what the company is for though. And the sticker at the end. The next one is Bottom 2 Digger, which has got the original price sticker on this. I didn't pay $10.99 when I bought it though. 3 smelly episodes from 2 pretty charming English gentlemen starring Adrian Edmondson and Rick Mayall. Again, this is by the BBC. This is from 1993. The episodes are Digger, Culture and Burglary. And here's the tape. And the print date is the 10th of March 1995. So this is a slightly later printing. And it comes with an advert for a lot of comedy titles inside. Next one is Comic Relief presents The Pick of the Nose. He's not in as much as what he was on this one, but he is in here a bit. He's in the song Living Doll by Cliff Richard and The Young Ones again. This is from 1997. This is a very, very good video, and I've had this video for a long, long time. I think since 2012, I think. So long before I had this channel. The print date is the 18th of January 1997. Comes in the BBC and bus case, and comes with the sponsorship form inside as well, and a competition at the bottom as well to guess who the surnames are of these two from Absolutely Fabulous, and if you win you get to win some BBC comedy videos. The next one is another compilation one. Classic 80s comedy video. You got this video free with Captain Morgan, as in Captain Morgan is in the rum, obviously. The Young Ones is on here, and so is Heidi High, French and Saunders, Girls on Top, County Everett, Hale in Place, The Goodies, Bread, Not the 9 o'clock news. And there's a lot more stuff in here as well, and I think Rick Mayall is on this video a couple of times. I've only watched this video once, and I think I should probably watch this video again. This was released by RPM from, I think, 1997, I think. Yeah, 1997. And this is it myself. Now, this is actually a bit of a re-release, because I think Pegasus released this video first, and then this is just a re-release that Captain Morgan did. And this tape has got no opening on it, it's just go straight to the thing, so it's not got no logos or copyright warning or anything, so there's not really any point in me uploading this. But still a good tape to have though. Next one is Classic Comedy Collection from the BBC, which is highlights from this autumn's BBC video comedy releases from 1998, which came from The Mirror and The Sunday Mirror. This is the spine and the other spine. Nothing on the bottom and the back. It's got Bottom on here, so Rick Mayall's in that, of course. One Foot in the Grave, Never Mind the Buzzcocks, They Think It's All Over, Only Fools and Horses, Mammy Twice, Blackadder, The Fast Show, Faulty Towers, Red Dwarf, and the new Harry Enfield and Chums video. With special thanks to Talkback, Phil McIntyre Promotions, Grant and Taylor, Tiger Aspect, and HMV presumably as well. And this is the tape. And the print date is, it comes with this VGC sticker, the 9th of October 1998. And this comes with like a wee booklet as well for other BBC releases as well. I've got all the Fawlty Towers ones, but the 1994 releases. And I don't think I have any of the yellow videos of that. I don't think I've got any of these. And fast show there. And advert for a couple of books. And a list advertising all the BBC comedy videos that were released in the 90s and that. And if you just give me a minute, I'm just going to get this back in. And that was all the VHS tips I got to show. So now we're moving on to the DVDs. The first one of which is, well, the first two are actually both young ones DVDs. Here's Series 1. I actually got this the day Rick Mayall actually died in 2014. So I've had this DVD for 6 years now. This is released on the BBC, of course, in 2002, I think. Yep, 2002. And there's the disc. And this is a very, very funny series. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it if you have already. And there's adverts for The Fast Show, The Very Best of Bottom, French and Saunders, and Victoria Wood. And there's the advert inside for the chapter stops and that. And it comes in the BBC embossed case as well. And I've got Series 2, which I got a little bit more recently. I got this in March, a couple of weeks before lockdown. So I've had this for not as long as that one. There's the disc itself, and I've got the receipt in there as well, and an advert for other BBC titles in there. I've got Series 1 at bottom, which you'll see in a minute, and I've got that DVD, and I don't have the rest. And it doesn't come in an embossed case this time. Next one is Bottom, the complete series 1, 2, and 3, with Rick Mayall in Edmonton. This is on BBC and 2 Entertain. Series 3 is released by 2 Entertain, and then the other 2 are released by the BBC themselves. I used to have Series 1 at bottom individually, but now I've got it in this. I gave it away a while ago because I've got it in this box set now. So here's Series 1, which is from 2003, and all the episodes in here are absolutely hilarious. They're all really good episodes. Well, obviously I've got this one because I'm holding it right now, and I've just shown you these two. There's the disc itself. Series 2. Same ad right again, but just with a blue background, and the disc itself. And this is from 2004. And Series 3, which was released on 2 Entertain from 2005, so it's quite an early 2 Entertain release. And you actually get artwork on this disc as well. The advert for DVDs with a few more titles added. Next one is Drop Dead Fred from Universal. Now this is a very, very good film. This is really, really, really funny. It's on Universal, released in 2004. Polygram. It's a Polygram film though. Although it was Columbia TriStar that released the VHS of this. And it was a 15 on video actually. So that was done before 12 was introduced to VHS. Because the video was released in 1992. Well, the film's from 1991, but the film was released in 1992, and they didn't release the 12 certificate until 1994, so it would have been a 15 on VHS then, although it's a 15 in Ireland there. And it's got the Macrovision logo at the end as well. And the final DVD is Blackadder Back and Forth with the Colour of Our Years, which is on these two. And Blackadder's video diary as well. And Back and Forth as well. So it's got the 3 specials on it. And Rick Mayall is in this as a special guest along with Kate Moss and Colin Firth. Our also starring Rowan Atkinson, of course, Tony Robertson, of course, Stephen Fry, Hugh Laurie, Tim Murray, can't pronounce the second name, Miranda Richardson and Patsy Byrne. And these were all on Sky 1. And this was released by VCI and Cinema Club as well. And the chapter points in there as well. And there's a disc, and you get a picture in the background there as well, with what I was going to say, yeah. Well, there's the disc itself, and good tiger aspect and Sky as well. So that's all the Rick Mail stuff, and thank you for making our lives great by you coming into our lives and making us laugh and brightening up our days. You've just been an amazing guy, so rest in peace. You will be missed for always and forever. Even though it was 6 years ago today you died, you've never ever have been forgotten since. And that's the Rick Mail collection, so I'll see you next time for when I have more stuff.